This is the fourth video in a series of 5 videos to try to gauge the interest in a scorekeeping program for tabletop baseball games. Now in this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a database. Now these 3 seasons were all created by the following method. You click on this button, Create New Database, and I'm just going to make this a little smaller so we can see that in the directory we have these 3 seasons. Now I went to Retro Sheet and downloaded some ROS files, roster files for half a dozen different seasons. You can see 64, 87, 27. And you just type in the year, and if you have downloaded that group of files, all you need to do is just click this button and you're done. It will go through, create the rosters, create the teams, the as-played lineups, the schedule, everything. So we click OK, we close the window, and 1927 is now in your directory. If we click on 1927, we can use the same method if we want to play 2 teams, say the Senators against the Red Sox, same as before. Or we can come over to this tab called As Played, and this is the actual as played schedule for 1927. This was the score of the game, and these were the lineups on this particular day. You just double click, and that brings over the lineups. You can make changes to those lineups. You don't need to play or follow the as played. You do whatever you want. Let's go back to the as played, and again we can double click, or we can also click on this button to bring over the players. Now let's go back and go to that first one. Okay, so Athletics and the Yankees. Now if we come over and double click on the starting lineup for the Yankees, and we show the positions, it just shows one position. That's all Retro Sheet gives you. But if you, let's just say, for instance, this didn't happen, but say Lou Gehrig played some in the outfield. So we could come over to this Edit Player and then go to Lou Gehrig. And if we don't know where Gehrig is, we could come over to the roster and select the Yankees. And Gehrig is 141. So we come back over to Edit Player, and we just scroll down to 141. Click on Gehrig, and then we could just add his main position is first base, and we're going to add the outfield. And then we'll save changes. Now when we come over to and double click, you can see Gehrig now shows outfield. So this is very simple. If Retro Sheet has any mistakes or errors, they can be again easily changed. Say for whatever reason they had Gehrig batting right, so you would fix it here. Also if there's a spelling on the name. Also if you have 2 players with the same name, you can add an initial. Say that, something like that. And now that initial will be a part of the name. So that's about it for this video. Again, the creating of the teams, editing players' names, using the as played lineup, creating your own lineups, etc. It's very, very easy to do.